Another beautiful day. We're about to go pick up another project. It's not like I'm running short, but why not? We'll hook up the trailer and get this thing going. Well, we got the trailer hooked up. It's time to go pick up something else. I think we're running low on unfinished projects, so let's put something on this trailer. The video quality is probably gonna suck because of the wind. I couldn't get any video at the time because there was an actual dust storm happening. But we got an old green Ford pulling another old green Ford. This is a 1979 two-wheel drive F-150 with a really good cab. It's got AC and stuff, and we'll go over it tomorrow real good when the wind isn't blowing too bad. But the interior is actually in really good shape. It's pretty complete, just a little dirty. Let's get it home. Day after we picked up this truck, I couldn't get any video last night of loading it or doing a walk around. We went to eastern Idaho for this thing, and it was so windy. There was a storm rolling in, and the amount of dust and dirt being blown in the air. We were eating dirt the entire time trying to get this thing figured out and loaded. But now it's back, and I'm in a nicer place with no wind. We got it home safe. Let's look it over. So this is a 1979 F-150. It's a two-wheel drive. It's 351 with an automatic. And it is the same color green that this truck is. That dark jade metallic, I think it's called. So here's the story with this truck. The engine has a really bad knock. I haven't even heard it run yet. I don't care about the engine. I was just looking at the body and the options that this truck has. But I bought it with a clean title. It's not running or driving. The only exterior damage is this dent on the backside of the bed, on the bedside, and it's kind of a substantial dent. I'm kind of bummed about that. Other than that, this thing's really straight. It doesn't look like it's ever been in an accident. Oh, and the tailgate's kind of trashed. But the cab has zero rust. Well, I should say just surface rust. You can see the cab mount, the floors, fenders, the rocker, even the cab corner. It's all original, no rust. Pretty sure this truck is original paint. You can just see down in here how the seam sealer has basically flaked off. A-pillar. I mean, everything underneath this truck, underneath this cab is essentially perfect. I could deal with surface rust. The box, on the other hand, well, not only does it have some dents, but we do have some cancer. This is a common area. Rust there. This back end is good. Like I said, the tailgate doesn't have the straps on it, so somebody let it hit the bumper a whole bunch of times and it dented it. Other than that, it's really in pretty good shape. The back side of the bed on the passenger side. And above the wheel well here, this is starting to form, this rust. The same thing going down this side. We have no rust on the cab or the front clip. This grill's in pretty good shape too. Got a few scrapes and little dings on this side. Over the top, yeah, there's one little ding right here. And on this side it looks real good. This, yeah, this is a little ding here. You see it's the same thing on this side, rust-wise. It's got some mud and surface rust, but that is a factory floor pan. I've never had one of these trucks with, you know, without any rust on the floors. So this thing is really solid. So these door bottoms have a little bit of surface rust, and same thing, the seam sealer's coming apart, but there is no rust. These things are super solid on both sides, which is just really nice. And like all this is just old seam sealer that needs to be cleaned out. Hit this door with a wire brush and some paint, put new seam sealer on it, it's good to go. So it is an AC truck, factory air conditioning truck with the switch panel up front and everything. Got all the vents and the heater box and everything. So that is a main reason why I'm getting this truck. It's the clean cab with air conditioning. Under the hood, everything's there. The wiring doesn't look too hacked up or messed around there. A few random auxiliary wires and taps into the electrical system using those stupid connectors. Somebody liked horns because there are a lot. 3 horns on this truck. Jeez. And if you see there, it's got a bigger heater box than mine because this truck is a factory air conditioning truck. And all the parts are there. The condenser's still up front. It's a tranny cooler, I think, but the condenser is behind the tranny cooler here. Not saying that they're any good, but it is there at least. That's nice. So we're showing 84,000 miles on this truck. Might be 184, who knows. I don't know the condition of the drivetrain, nor do I really care. I'm just after a good clean cab. This thing is completely filled with sand and dust though. It sat with the windows open, it seems, and it was right on the end of a farmer's field and just completely filled up with just fine talcum powder type dust, so it needs a real good cleaning. So maybe we'll rip out this interior sooner than later. I hooked up a battery and I think we'll make an attempt to get this thing running. That battery's dead, but the starter does engage. So this thing apparently does run, but it's got a really bad knock. The guy I bought it from drained all the oil out to just check what was in there, and he said it was all silvery metallic, so the engine's trashed, but why not? Try to get it running anyway.